If your legs feel heavy at the end of the day, if your feet stay cold even when the room is warm, or if you wake up at night with sudden leg cramps, you might already have poor circulation. Not someday, not years from now, right now, quietly happening inside your body. And here's the part most people never realize. By the time you start noticing these signs, the process has already begun. But today, you're going to change that, because in the next 30 seconds, you're about to test your leg circulation, and your score might surprise you. And stay with me, because by the end of this video, I'll show you a simple seated movement that can activate what's often called your body's second heart, a natural pump that can help restore blood flow in your legs, even if your circulation is already struggling. Now, before we go any further, I want you to take this seriously. This is a quick self-check, but it only works if you answer honestly. You start with a score of 5. I'm going to give you 5 signs. For every sign that applies to you, subtract 1 point. Don't overthink it. Just be honest with yourself. First, do your feet or toes often feel cold, even when the environment around you is warm? If yes, subtract 1. That's not just a comfort issue. It's often one of the earliest signs that blood isn't reaching your extremities the way it should. Second, do your legs feel unusually heavy or tired by the end of a normal day? Not from intense exercise, but from sitting, standing, or just regular activity. If yes, subtract 1. That heavy feeling is often caused by blood and fluid pooling in your lower legs instead of moving back up the way it should. Third, do your ankles swell by the evening? Maybe your socks leave marks, or your shoes feel tighter later in the day. If yes, subtract 1. Fourth, do you experience leg cramps, especially at night? Sharp, sudden pain in your calves that wakes you up? If yes, subtract 1. That's often your muscles telling you they're not getting enough oxygen, and that oxygen comes through your blood. And fifth, have you noticed spider veins or varicose veins slowly appearing over time? If yes, subtract 1. Now, check your score. If you're at 5, that's excellent. Your circulation is in good shape, and what you're about to learn will help you keep it that way. If you're at 3 or 4, your body is already sending you early warning signs. And if your score is 2 or below, your circulation is already struggling, not in the future, but right now. But here's the good news. Your body can respond faster than you think if you give it the right signals. So remember your number. That's your starting point, because in the next few minutes, I'm going to show you exactly how to begin improving it, starting today. And if you stay consistent, in just 2 weeks, that number can change. Before we move on, take 2 seconds right now and hit the like button, because this information could genuinely help someone you care about avoid serious circulation problems. And I want you to comment your score below, just your number. I read every single comment, and your progress might motivate someone else to take action. Now, here's what most people don't understand about circulation. Your heart does a great job sending blood down to your legs. Gravity actually helps that process, but getting that blood back up is the real challenge. Inside your legs are veins with tiny one-way valves designed to push blood upward back toward your heart. But over time, especially with long periods of sitting, these valves can weaken, blood starts to slow down, and even pool in your lower legs. That's when you start feeling heaviness, swelling, fatigue, and eventually visible veins. But here's the key point. Your body already has a built-in solution, a natural pump inside your legs. And that pump is your muscles. Every time your leg muscles contract, they squeeze your veins and push blood upward. When you're walking, this happens automatically. But when you're sitting still, that pump shuts off. And that's when circulation starts to decline. In fact, after about an hour of sitting still, blood flow in your legs can drop dramatically. But here's the powerful part. Even a few seconds of the right movement can bring it right back. So what I'm about to show you are 4 simple seated movements No equipment, no standing, no complicated routines, just simple movements you can do anywhere that reactivate that natural pump and help your blood flow the way it's supposed to. We'll start with the simplest and move towards the most powerful one. Sit comfortably in your chair, feet flat on the floor, back upright. Now slowly lift your right knee a few inches and lower it back down. Then lift your left knee and lower it. You're simply marching while seated. But here's where most people get it wrong. Don't just swing your legs. Lift with intention. Feel your thigh muscle working every time you raise your knee. And when you lower your foot, do it slowly and quietly. No dropping, no rushing. Each movement should be controlled. Keep a steady rhythm. 1 lift per second. Continue this for about 90 seconds. As you do this, you may start to feel warmth in your thighs. That's a good sign. That warmth means fresh blood is reaching your muscles. Now here's something important. After about 30 to 60 minutes of sitting still, blood flow in your legs can drop by nearly half. But even short bursts of movement, like what you're doing now, can quickly restore it. That's how powerful this system is. Now let's move to the next movement. Extend one leg slightly forward, keeping your heel lightly touching the ground. Now, with your foot, start drawing the alphabet in the air, slowly, clearly, one letter at a time. A, B, C. Take your time. Don't rush through it. Each letter should be large and controlled. After you finish the alphabet, switch to the other foot. What this does is move your ankle joint in multiple directions, and around that joint are small blood vessels that often become restricted first. By moving in different angles, you're helping push out stagnant blood and bring fresh flow back in. Some people feel a slight tingling or buzzing in their feet during this. That's normal. It's often a sign that circulation is improving. Now for the next movement. Sit tall, both feet flat on the floor. Slowly extend your right leg forward, as straight as comfortable. Now point your toes away from you and hold for a few seconds. Then pull your toes back toward your body and hold again. Then slowly lower your foot back down. Now switch to the other leg. Extend, point, hold, flex, and lower. Repeat this about 10 times on each leg. What you're doing here is activating both your thigh and your calf at the same time. When your thigh engages, it helps push blood upward, and when your calf contracts, it acts like a powerful pump. In fact, your calf muscles are often called your body's second heart, because when they contract, they can push blood upward with surprising force. Now we move to the most powerful movement of all. Place both feet flat on the floor. Keep your toes down and slowly lift your heels up as high as you can. Squeeze your calves at the top, then slowly lower your heels back down. Repeat, up, squeeze, down. Find a steady rhythm. Don't rush. Focus on the contraction. As you do this, imagine your calves acting like a pump, pushing blood upward with each movement. Continue this for about 2 minutes. You might start to feel a burning sensation in your calves. That's okay. It means your muscles are working. If needed, pause briefly, then continue. This movement, more than anything else, activates that second heart system. And the best part is you can do it anywhere. While watching TV, working, or even talking on the phone. Now here's something most people never think about. There are small daily habits that can quietly make your circulation worse without you realizing it. For example, the way you sit. If you often cross your legs, you're putting pressure on the main veins behind your knee. That can restrict blood flow, especially if done for long periods. A simple change, keeping both feet flat on the ground, can make a difference over time. Another factor is hydration. When your body is dehydrated, your blood becomes thicker, and thicker blood moves more slowly, especially through smaller vessels. So one simple habit, drinking a glass of water first thing in the morning, can support better circulation throughout the day. Even your sleeping position matters. If your legs are compressed for hours at night, it can affect blood flow. A small adjustment, like placing a pillow between your knees, can help keep things aligned and open. And there are even certain foods that support healthy blood flow naturally. But here's the truth, none of these matter if your body isn't moving, because movement is what activates your internal pump. So here's a simple rule to remember. Every 25 minutes of sitting, give your legs at least 25 seconds of movement. Just a few calf raises, a quick seated march, anything to get your muscles working. That's all it takes to reset your circulation. Now think back to your score at the beginning. That number is not permanent. It's just your starting point. If you do these movements consistently, even once a day, you may start noticing changes within the first week. Your legs may feel lighter, swelling may reduce, cramps may become less frequent, and over time, your score can improve, but only if you take action. So here's my question for you. What was your score at the beginning? And what's one change from this video that you're going to start today? Write it in the comments, because your answer might be exactly what someone else needs to see to finally take their first step toward better circulation.